Welling, you're back?
I'm back. Yeah.
Okay.
Change the scorecards.
Yeah, that's already updated.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. You're much better caster than me.
Okay, so question before we start the casting, right? Um, how does Onkar play? Because I don't really know much about his play style.
He is more of he has both the play styles, defensive and aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
He mostly adapts to the situations, and sometimes he just goes all in. So mostly he's like defensive here,
Okay, so is he like a
like
boomer kind of
more of
player, or
yeah. He booms,
okay? So I mean,
as far as I know.
from what I know, right? Like what I've heard,
Mm.
at least about Onkar, is that he's kind of similar with in the way that Mystigan him boom a lot. I know Mystigan does
Yep.
it a lot, right? Because I play with him.
Yep.
I'm always a flank to him, and the number of times that I've died because he decided to go fast castle.
Yeah.
uh, but yeah,
His teammates, I think they are in the chat. They know much better about
much
him
better.
rather than me talking about Onkar.
Okay.
Yeah. Onkar is also a sort of boomer. So both the players are boomers. Let's see what they're gonna do now.
Okay. So I did not get the I did not watch the games of Mystigan versus Onkar. So can you tell me who banned what in the first game?
Oh yeah. Just give me a second. Let's save it somewhere. Pretty organized. Yeah. So
Come on,
Mystigan
Wilding.
picks Medi as his home map.
Okay.
Hideout and Acropolis. Onkar picks Scandinavia, Four Lakes, and Ravines as his home
Okay.
maps, and Onkar bans Medi and Mystigan bans Four Lakes.
Okay.
So that's basically the map picks and bans.
Okay.
And let's go game one and see which sieves they're gonna ban.
So what did they ban in game
Sorry,
one?
for game one, Mystigan bans Aztecs and Onkar bans Incas.
Okay. I feel like all the Indian guys are so scared of Incas for some reason.
Yeah.
All right. Are you ready?
Yes.
In three, two, one, loading in. And game one, Arabia, it's going to be
Mm-hmm.
Mayans versus Britons.
Oh boy. Mines versus Britons. Interesting.
Hey, so Mystigan went for the Briton pick, while
Mm-hmm.
Darth Worgen, who is Onkar, has gone for Mayans.
Mines.
So before talking about the
Britons versus
civs,
Mayans.
yeah, before talking about the civs, let's quickly look at the map and then we'll see how we expect them to play. Misty's gold, forward gold, not so good. His second gold is also really far away. I don't actually even see his third gold. Okay, never mind. I see it in
It's
front of the wood
really far.
line. Okay, so he has a pretty crap base, to be honest.
Mm,
His wood line is okay, his berries are fine, but yeah, it's a really, really open map for him.
yeah.
Yeah, and tell me about Darth Wagon's base.
So his map is also not looking so great, but at least he has a decent goal at the back of his base, which he can easily at least secure it. It's not
Right,
like Onkar's base. Um, but wood wise, we have backward wood line, which is pretty good again for Onkar.
right.
Yeah,
And he
other than
has
that, all
pretty
of his resources are
comfortable wood
exposed.
lines too. Like, not
Yeah, two
really.
wood lines.
Yeah.
Mhm. But other than that, all of his resources are pretty exposed. Even berries, stone,
Yeah.
everything is exposed. So both the players has similar sort of maps. Like they can secure some part of the map, but
Right.
other parts are pretty exposed. But
Yeah.
I mean, I like Onkar's map a little bit better than Misty's because Misty has everything exposed. all of
Yeah,
his resources
yeah.
except for the
So
wood.
yeah, so I definitely like Onkar's base also. Like at least I mean it's I know it's open, but I know he can always like wall it off at least a little bit,
Yeah.
or even maybe like make a tower and he should still be fine. But yeah, this basically means that Mystigan should actually play a bit aggressive. Uh,
Yeah.
I would expect Drush for sure from Mystigan.
Hmm.
Maybe
But
not a
will
Drush. I would actually prefer a Manatom's Rush, right?
but Mystigan being a boomer, I'm not sure if he's gonna
Well,
be
I
very
mean,
aggressive.
generally speaking, that's what we expect, right? We don't really know if that's what will happen.
That's true.
But yeah.
So semis. So which one do you think has other favorites here? Mines versus Britons.
So going back to the same, like I'm basing this on the map, right? Because in a closed map, I would say mines are definitely better off.
Mm-hmm.
Like you wall off, you can play eagles, you can play plumes. Even though the Britons have the extra range, the eagles are
Mm-hmm.
always going to do much better against obelisk or
Yeah, true.
even crossbows in that case. But the Briton advantage is quite significant. Like in Castle Age, if you can reach with enough numbers, the key is being able to have a good number of crossbows, right?
Yes.
And that's where you would expect you would see Britons not doing a lot of damage in feudal if you have skirms start playing against you, and instead you would want to try to get out to castle age as fast as possible and
True.
get to your crossbows and the extra range.
Yeah. Being that said, like both the players looks like it's gonna be Manetam's play.
Okay,
So barracks are almost at the same time, but Mystigan somehow he manages to get his barracks up faster than Onkar.
it's not a big
And I think
difference,
he'll be, yeah, it's not a big difference. I think he'll be the first one to click up to feudal as well.
right? Did Onkar
He's
do
already
something with his early build?
probably a
He was
tiny, yeah, slight delay with some sort of resources. Looks like,
right.
especially food. And there you go.
Okay, so yeah,
Mystigan.
Mystigan is up faster. Oh, he's up quite faster. Ah, okay, so Mystigan is going for a 21
Oh,
will up. And
okay. So Onkar is going for more of economy approach.
he's going for the standard 22
Standard
will
22.
up, yeah.
Yeah.
But
And
I do
Mystigan.
think that he's done some mistake because with mines you always want to be able to get to 23 pop by around 8 minutes
Yeah.
before you up. So I guess maybe there was a delay in some food collection.
Yeah. And also Misty just being too generous, and he has just idle one villager. So
No, no,
he
no.
may.
I don't think he idled because he went up at 21 pop. It's a pretty standard time
No,
for
no, no,
21
no. I
pop.
mean, there's one will standing right next to the mine, not mining gold.
Oh,
So
okay. Yeah.
that's his villager.
Right.
Okay, so Mystigan is already close, like at Wonka space with three militia. Soon he will get that
Oh,
Menadama
and they
village.
don't see each other.
Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be pretty bad for Onkar because
Yeah.
Mystigan will have some sort of time to respond and react
Mm-hmm.
to those militia. But like these militia from Mystigan being at Onkar space, Onkar might have to focus at two
Oh,
different
and he's
places at
already going to
once.
lose one villager there.
Oh, that village is trapped, and oh man, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, that's one villager down already.
And also, the lions are helping Mystigan. Oh boy.
Yeah, Onkar couldn't like kill the lion before coming in.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, many times from both the players, but Onkar doesn't have his eagle around, and also that
Oh
eagle
no,
is
he's brought it back though. Yeah, but it's
yeah
half dead.
pretty dead. So
Not a good eagle to be honest.
it looks
And
like
it's dead.
who's gonna oh, and it's dead now. So Onkar may lose. Oh, but I mean, this pretty good micro by Mystigan. Like Did manage
Yeah,
to keep one Manatam alive.
two
For a
Manatams
second, I thought
even.
that Manatam.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
Onkar is
suppose he
actually
was trying to.
fighting against the. He's actually fighting against the Minotars. No, don't lose that villager. Okay.
Oh boy,
Oh,
that
that's a
villager
good
though.
play. That's a good play by Mystigan. He might get that villager. He gets a second villager.
Yes, he gets the second
Yeah.
one.
And meanwhile, at his base, he's starting to make ranges. He's made only one range though. Oh,
And look at
oh
that gold
God.
though.
Onkar's villagers are bugging out so much.
Oh boy. And Wonkar, blacksmith and archery range.
And Mystigan is just going for one range at this moment.
Yeah. But
11
he has a lot of
on
villagers collecting gold. I mean, with that many villagers on gold, you need at least two ranges to justify it.
I mean, the good thing about Britons is because you produce 20% faster, you can
That's true.
always get. I mean, saving a little bit doesn't make that much of a difference. And he already has a good eco setup, right?
Yep.
Meanwhile, Ankar has only 2 on gold. He has only
And
one lumber camp,
just three farms.
3 farms, yeah.
So
And
right now, Wonkar is struggling.
oh, you know what? Onkar is actually playing. Onkar is actually extreme AI. He has 11 on berries. He has 11 villagers on berries.
He's so desperate for food now. Makes sense why he has 11 on berries.
He has 11 on
But
berries.
no loom. Yeah.
What? No, he
And
has
Misty
loom.
doesn't have loom. Not loom, sorry. Fletching. He's
Fletching.
already forward.
He's getting the blacksmith now, and he's getting fletching.
Yeah, look at that. He prioritized wheelbarrow more than fletching.
Interesting.
Yeah, I never seen anyone does that. Like, do you? Did
I
you?
mean, it's not a bad idea because if you have that food, like the way I'm looking at it right now, he still has 300 food in hand, 250 at
Yeah.
least, right? So I guess wheelbarrow actually helps him because you can keep producing, you can keep farming faster.
Mm-hmm. True.
Yeah,
Nice micro
but the 11 on berries. Oh man,
Oh boy.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, that's a desperate situation to get the food.
So, like I said, with the Aztecs, right? Mayans also play pretty similar. So, you want to try to stop your opponent from getting too much
Yeah,
archer numbers, right?
true.
So, you want to go into skirms and then you want to get into eagles and you want to keep the numbers down as much as possible. But
Yeah.
I mean, sure, right now, actually, Onkar has all the defense upgrades, so he's doing pretty decently.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
Still
see.
one archery range for Misty.
So the main issue that I'm seeing is that the resources for Onkar is quite low. Mystigan, meanwhile, already has 500 food, 300 gold, ready to click up in probably a minute or two.
What is his plan here? It's gonna be like he has few skirms forward, and Onkar is already on two archery ranges. He's gonna pump out more archers. He has both armor and attack upgrades, and Misty while only sits at fletching.
Right. Um, I don't think it makes that much of a difference right now, at least. He's ready to click up. He doesn't need to engage, but right now he needs to kind of fight against the archers.
Yeah, and
So
he's using his wills.
he's
Carefully.
he's doing a decent job. He's doing a decent job, but he's losing so many numbers that not something I would want to see.
There's still no armor on these skirms.
Yeah, but it's expected from Mystigan. Okay, like he is a greedy guy, greedy player, right? He will he will prefer to
Yes.
go up to Castle Age faster than getting any military upgrades. And
So
most of the
this is gonna be
times,
costly then.
he gets away with it. Like, sure, he still has lower numbers, right now, but he's already 40% up to Imperial. Sorry, Castle.
Castle Age, yeah.
While
Onkar still. Oh, look
has
at those
100
pre-calls by
food.
Onkar.
No, but do you see
And he's
the
not
see the
preparing
food count
those.
though? The
Oh,
food
yeah.
count is so low. He's not going to click up anytime soon.
True.
This is probably not a good situation for Onkar.
Yep.
He needs to stop making scums actually. Like that's the area where he's losing a lot of food.
And look at this. Misty clicked up, and still he's not prioritizing on the armor. Okay, he already has
He got
armor.
it. He got it.
Oh, pretty amazing.
He got it like a minute back, so
Yeah,
he's
I see
fine.
that. I mean, this looks already pretty bad for Onkar. He's
Yeah,
not diving in anywhere. Misty is just at one position trying to
yeah.
make sure that these skirms and archers doesn't get into the wood line.
And Onkar still
He's
hasn't
gonna.
clicked up.
Oh, this is gonna be pretty bad for Onkar. He has to switch to
Oh,
eagles
see
so that
that
they can
that was a
cover for
mistake. No, but that losing all that army was a big
army.
mistake.
Yeah, exactly. And now he cannot do
And
anything. And on center.
Misty is doing what he does. He puts down two town centers instantly.
Boomers.
Okay, finally looks like Ankar is going to click up. Come on, click up, click up. Click the button. Okay.
Oh yes, there you go.
But this is really bad for his eco though, because
Yeah,
so
is he?
so he made the mistake of engaging with those archers. Like that was unnecessary.
Mm-hmm.
That so either you delay your economy for getting more military numbers, or you prioritize your economy and get have lower military numbers, right? So
Yeah, and mm-hmm.
in this case, like Mystigan now has both the army lead and the eco lead.
Yeah,
So yeah, that is something that definitely needs to improve in the level that we play at, where you want to
yeah.
think about both those options and not just let your army die just like that.
Mm-hmm. So, like now, Misty has noticed that there's a second barracks, so he's gonna
Right.
switch, maybe.
No, there is no need to
Uh,
switch for Misty because
he's
one,
behind you.
see, one Misty is up to Castle Age, and Onkar is still not up to Castle Age, and two, your Eagle Scouts always produce so much slower than your regular Eagle Warriors.
Yeah. Two.
And three, he's going to have so much more archer numbers by the time he like Onkar even has like
Yeah,
even five or
he can
six
just
Eagle
like one
Scouts.
shot those
Yeah,
eagles. Yeah, true,
exactly.
true, true. So more and more archers being pumped out by Mystigan. On the
Yep.
other side, Wonkar.
And Misty is doing a good job of raiding in the bottom, also moving in at the top with more archers.
More archers. Yeah.
Yes, Botkin. Yes, all
Still Eagle
the
Scouts. No armor. Nothing on the Eagle Scouts.
yeah. See, his eco was supposed to be much better, but it's really not right now. Even though he delayed his fuel time, it didn't really help.
And where is he sending all those wills? Oh boy, this is gonna be disaster if Mystigan comes there with all his crossbows. Wow, yeah, 20 wills to build one house. Amazing.
Oh, he did get the Eagle Warrior upgrade though.
Upgrade. I see. But he doesn't have enough numbers for that.
No, he doesn't.
And also, Onkar is just giving free kills to Mystigan.
Yeah.
And oh, look at the town center. All the wills are idle. Okay, just release them.
And Misty is already 14 wills ahead.
And also, he's going for.
And he has
Curiosity.
18. Yeah, and he has 18 army versus just 20 army, in fact, versus 8.
Oh boy. So this is gonna be, and one good thing is all these 20 archers are not one place. Maybe if eagles find them, they're not gonna do anything because they have no armor, nothing.
They have no armor. They're not going to do that much of a help.
Exactly.
Yeah, and Misty
And
is
with these
getting
two
ballistics right
crossbows,
now.
oh boy, with these crossbows, he can just out micro the eagles and kill
Eagles all
those
day long. Yeah.
eagles easily. Yeah.
Sure, you have 9 eagles, but you have no armor. You have not much of a food eco going.
Yes.
He has 13 farms, and only 10 of them are working. He
True.
just managed to get his town center up. And he has the watchtower on his gold, so he's fine
Now,
for
and
now.
that
Yeah.
tower has been garrisoned by 4 wills right from the beginning.
Oh god. Okay. And Misty is
And
already like 22 villagers ahead.
and
So
look at this lamer boy. He just killed all the ostrich and
uh,
everything.
see, that is technically a laming play, but it's also really smart because mines collect more, right? So
Oh yeah, resource lasts longer, huh?
yeah, so it's actually a good play by Misty.
And this is, I think, it's a bad
Oh
play by Onkar by sending those
yeah,
eagle warriors. Not even,
they have +1 armor, but no,
they
they
have
don't
plus
do
one
that
armor.
much.
Yeah.
What is Misty going for?
This.
He's going for monastery. Okay, he's thinking about relics now.
Okay, and some quick walls to protect the wood line.
Oh, and look at that. Misty is again sending another batch of crossbows to the top.
Oh no.
To the top
Oh
of,
no. This is
yeah.
disaster.
Like 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh man.
5.
Oh, he got almost all the wills on the wood
He
line.
got all the
No one
villagers.
even noticed. Yeah. Oh boy, this is pretty bad for
And at the same
Onkar.
time, he managed to wall up his base.
Yeah. And those eagle numbers has gone down now from 8 eagles to 6 eagles.
It's a 33 villager lead right now.
Oh boy.
That's a massive number.
Yeah.
And to say that Misty actually had the worst base.
Yeah, exactly. It's just Wonka's passive play thing. And also
Well,
losing that control, early
yeah,
control.
more than eco. It was the army that he lost that actually hits a lot.
Exactly.
And of course, he lost so much in the early stage also. Oh, he's resigned.
And there you go, he calls GG. Yeah, I mean, I don't see a way to come back in this game.
Yeah, not really.
Losing that many
Like
wills. And 78 to 52 wills, no way.
78 to 52 and 6 military versus 34 military.
34, yeah, that's sick.
I mean, the
Well
score
played.
the score really shows, right? Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Good play. Misty beating Mayans with Britons.
Rising.
A strong play. No, but that's the thing, right? They have a good early game. They have a really good early game, so it really helps for Britons in that way. Like when you saw the 21 pop manatams, most civs
Yeah.
won't be able to do the 21 pop manatams, but because of the gathering bonus on the sheep, you're actually able to pull it off.
True. So which one is game 2 now?
So because Onkar lost his first game,
It's
so it would be Onkar's home map, right? Are you sure?
so yeah, Wonka's
Are you sure Onkar's map was
Scandinavia.
Scandi? Because I remember Misty was telling me he picked Scandi.
No, it's Onkar.
Are you very sure? Because
Yeah.
again, I know because.
I have written it down.
Okay, so then fine.
And Misty banned Vikings and
Okay.
Onkar banned Mongols on Scandinavia.
Okay,
So that's game 2.
let's see what this they picked. Scandinavia and 3, 2, 1, go. All right, game 2 we
Okay.
have Onkar's home map, Scandinavia, and Mystigan now goes for mines, while Onkar goes for Japanese.
Japanese. Pretty good saves for both the players on this map,
Yeah.
especially with a lot of fish on the sides.
I'm surprised neither of them decided to go for Mongols though.
Mongols was banned by no, by Onkar.
Okay, so
The global
Onkar
ban is
banned
for
Mongols,
globally.
is it?
Yeah, yeah,
Wait, it was his home map and he banned Mongols?
yep. It's
Okay.
a global ban, right? Like both the
Right,
players can ban one save and none can pick that save.
right. No, but it's just
So
that I would think if it was your home map, you would want to go for like a really strong civ
that's
that
true.
helps you,
But
right?
what
So
if the other player is also a strong player on that particular map? So I mean, he might have thought about other civ which can actually
hmm
replace Mongols, but I mean, you cannot replace Mongols when there is a lot of hunt on the map.
yeah, like
But
you start with three boars, you have a ton of deer. So
yeah,
Mongols are clearly the best civ in this map.
maybe Wonkar might have thought that with like cheap Japanese dogs
Oh,
and
Japanese dogs are not cheap, man.
no, sorry, mills. He can
Mills.
actually mill the deer
Yeah.
and go for maybe create some extra fishing ships.
Yeah,
He
like
can actually save those
Japanese.
resources, right?
Japanese are probably the top five. Are definitely a top five in this map.
Yep.
Um, their fish work faster, right? And they have more HP.
Mm-hmm.
So killing them is going
Yeah.
to be harder, and they're also going to be working faster.
Mm-hmm.
And
Maybe that's what the plan is for Onkar here.
potentially, yes,
But yeah, but let's see what he's gonna do.
yeah,
And Mayans is pretty much similar, like a straightforward approach. Maybe just wall the base and
yeah.
just try to get map control slowly and then push
In
Japanese.
fact, in this would be a map where Mystigan
Mm-hmm.
would do well with plumes.
Oh yeah, true.
Like it is wallable, it is
And like
reasonably
easily wall.
wallable, yeah, and you
Yeah.
can go fast castle in this if you want.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, let's look at the map then to see how they can do. Looking at Misty's map, he has a good stone on the side. His gold is okay, not great, but he can wall it off.
Decent.
Like he has two goals that he can wall off.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I mean wood lines. There are a lot of wood lines. I don't think it's a difficult wall off. It should be pretty easy, and he
Yeah, it's
can
easy.
go fast castle in this, and he can get two plumes if he wants to.
Yeah, and
Uh,
both the players going for the dock.
okay. And can you tell me about Onkar's
Uh,
base?
so Onkar's map is also not that bad. He has like all the resources somewhere close to the TC. He can easily wall off his base too. Just like in front of the goal, maybe a couple of houses and a palisade wall can secure that main goal, and few more houses will block off the area next to the goal again, where the boar is.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I mean, both the maps are pretty similar. You can just wall off
Actually,
here and there.
just a single
Hmm.
thing. I was actually looking at Onkar's map and thinking he has a good. He was Mystigan. So Mystigan actually doesn't have a good stone, by the way. Like his stones are really far
Stone is
out.
exposed, yes.
Yeah. So I don't think plumes will be the play in this game.
Yeah, probably. Maybe not. He needs that control to go for that gold mining and then, or maybe a little bit more walls and then wall of in front of the stone.
I mean, he is
That
already walling off most of the places, but he's already walled off one stone out of his base. So I don't really expect him to go for plumes at this point.
true.
Yeah, I
Is he gonna
honestly
go village?
like. I think both their maps are pretty good. Just that I don't like the fact that Misty cannot go plumes right now. Would have been interesting to go for plumes.
Oh, there you go. You can see those ballsy walls.
Oh,
So he's gonna all of that main stone inside his base. So yeah, makes sense. Not to go for
uh,
plumes if he can
I'm not sure I like those
easily avoid.
walls. Especially because Onkar is already up right now to feudal age.
Oh yeah, 38% up
Yeah.
to feudal.
And Misty is, I'm pretty sure, thinking only about fast castling.
Yeah. So what is Onkar's play here? So, like you maybe archers. So right now men at arms and then maybe archers, or maybe trush him.
He is going for man at arms, but I'm not sure if he's planning to trush. I don't see any indication. Trush would actually be good because the way that Misty is walling off right now, Trush could be really good. But I don't think he's going to Trush
Oh,
at this point.
yeah, he has walled off his complete map, and he's only open at one area. Okay, he's walling up that area too. And look at the eagle sitting right next to the town center, and Onkar is not doing anything. It's like, okay, dude, chill. It's fine. Have a nice day.
It's like Link's opposite, right? Like
Yeah.
I like to keep my
He
eye
did try
will.
to.
Yeah, but he is trying to lame for some reason. Maybe he thinks that he'll delay Onkar's fast castle, but Onkar actually went for feudal
Yes.
age, right?
Exactly. But Misty is still open next to the house at the bottom of his base. If Onkar gets to that area with those
Oh,
militia, it's gonna be pretty hard.
he's actually open almost on. Oh, I guess he's trying to wall up
He's
the
walling.
whole area, right?
He did wall on one side, but the problem here is these two open positions here.
Right.
Oh, there's one tiny hole right next to the house,
No, but
and
he's actually trying to fully wall off the west side. Sorry, not the west
yeah,
side, east side.
east side, yeah, and he walled up that area now,
Yeah.
and he's still open at
No,
the bottom.
he's still open on the east side fully.
Look at this arena map.
Honestly, right
He's
now,
just
I.
stonewalling at the front.
Okay. So he's definitely going for plumes then.
Yeah, he's stonewalling at the front. Oh boy. And he's still open at the bottom, and he's trying to close off that area. But Onkar's, okay, men at arms are not at the right place.
Yeah.
But 6 fishing ships for Onkar. Oh, this is gonna be pretty good. So Onkar is doing a sneak dock to the west.
Yeah, I see that.
Mystigan is making a
Oh,
fire
Misty just manages to house wall before the Manitams could come in. That was good.
Oh,
That was really good for him.
pretty close one.
So Misty is going to Castle Age.
Castle.
Looks
So is
like.
it gonna be directly to Plums, or maybe like town centers and Plums? What do you think?
Mm,
Which one would you prefer?
the number of villages that I'm seeing right now, on gold, on stone, sorry. I have a feeling it's going to be town centers early on at least.
Boomers.
I know, right?
Yeah. Now Mystigan is also sending one villager to the other side of the
To
map,
dock, yeah.
sneaky dog.
That's very
And
smart.
look at Wonkar, what he's doing. He has a fishing ship there, just to make sure that if
Ooh.
Mystigan docks, he
They
can
are.
see it.
I guess the first game they both were. I guess Onkar was a little nervous. Like right now, he's doing a pretty good job. But I don't like the fact that he's trying to fish with that fishing ship. He, sh- he should be trying to patrol instead, or at least just send one.
He saw the dock now, and he's just going back.
No, that's just
He's
the
gonna
fish.
send.
That's just the fish finishing collecting 15 food. So
Ah, okay. So that means he did not pay attention to that.
yeah, he didn't make a fire ship. He's making a fire ship in the bottom though. Oh, and
And
Misty
Mystigan
managed to wall off that area, that one hole, so
in
he's
time.
fine
Yeah,
there.
the one hole.
Yeah, so Mystigan is going for the town center approach first. He's got down one town center. He's probably going to go for another one. near
No,
his main gold, maybe?
Yep. Nope. Main goal is pretty
Nope.
safe.
Oh, okay, second goal.
And now Onkar going for arena walls. Like what the hell is this?
So
Maybe he's sort of expecting plumes. So
yeah, he's definitely expecting plumes, right? Because Misty walled
yeah.
off his stone.
So
Oh, right in the nick of
the
time, Misty
boxing.
saves the house again.
Oh yes.
Not sure if it'll go. It's going down.
And
Okay.
perfect gates.
And he makes a gate.
Stone gate.
And Misty is good with his walls. Oh god.
Misty losing all the ship here is not looking so good. And he has few fire ships. Okay. Oh, okay. Fast fire ships.
Yeah, no, just fire ships.
Just fire ships, yeah.
Fast fire ships, you get an Imperial. Yeah, that's actually a good strategy. Like right now, there is not much that Onkar can do against the fire
Yeah.
ships. They're too strong.
Oh boy. So on the other side, he has sent a couple of fire ships, and they're just moving forward and back, chasing those Japanese fishing ships.
120
They don't
HP,
die.
120
Yeah, they don't die
HP
easily.
plus 6 armor.
Yeah. And double dog for Onkar on the west side.
Oh, so he's trying to fight more for the lake, is it?
Looks like, yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, Misty's fire ships are idle.
So how does
And a
the
fourth town center.
for Mystigan?
What?
Yeah, expected. When
Of
when
course.
but I don't think so. This is probably something that Misty actually knows this. He knows with Mayans you don't need a fourth town center. But I
Why is he going
guess
for fourth town center?
no, I guess at this point he was like, might as well boom extra.
A chill game probably for him then.
Yeah.
And yeah, these few fire ships are just idle. I don't know what he's planning. He's busy building the town center, I
Yeah,
think.
probably. Or
He's not even doing any micro at any place, so
he
okay,
doesn't
finally.
have the resources for making villagers continuously though. That's not good. See, this is why the fourth
Yep.
town center doesn't make sense, right? Once you've lost all your fish, like there is, and you don't have the food eco to continuously make more villagers. There's no point in
Yeah.
going for four town centers.
Four
And
town centers.
and he's only queuing from one town center. Ugh.
Two demos. Is it? Oh, hey, but still.
They didn't do that much though. Yeah, that was not necessary.
But this demo ship on the other side killed two fire ships. That's pretty good shot.
Okay. Yeah, but then again, the water is probably not that important right now because
Yeah.
you have some fish, but
Enough
you really
farms.
need to make more docks to actually make the fishes worth it.
Too. And he has enough resources. Okay, he's dropping a castle now.
Okay.
So yeah, soon we might see some clues.
Whoa.
Oh, what's that? Is it flight crash or?
It was a car that was going revving up really high. It's raining outside.
Oh,
So what is Onkar's eco looking like? Does he have? Okay, he has.
still okay, 3 town centers for Onkar, 4 town centers for Mystigan.
Mystigan.
Will
But
10 mil difference already
yeah.
between these two. Onkar little behind with the wills.
Okay, now Misty is able to queue up villages on all the TCs.
Yeah, he has enough farms working now. So what I mean, these Menetams are still alive. They're attacking the gate continuously.
He'll probably kill them now with the
And now finally
plumed
the
archers.
weirdly jumping plume is outside. So maybe he may jump and shoot those Men-at-Arms.
Yeah, he's doing exactly that right now. The question is,
And this
what
is
is
again
Onkar's?
smart play by Mystigan. Like he's not getting any upgrades on those plumes.
Mhm.
Maybe it's sort of debate for Onkar. Like, okay, I'm not gonna go plumes, something like that, right?
It could be an option, but the main thing is right now with the Mystican, the only thing that is really high is gold, and I don't know why he has so much on gold.
It's easy to sell and go up, right?
Yeah, but I mean, you don't want to waste your gold just like that, right? Like, not just
Yeah, it's true.
like there is a difference between clicking up in Castle Age by using like 200, 300 gold,
Yeah.
and in an Imperial where you sell like maybe like 600
Look at
gold
this now, fourth town center for Onkar.
as well. Yeah,
Yep.
they are proving the point. They are, and look at the town center position. It's so close to each other, like right next to each other.
Yeah, I
Seriously,
mean,
you couldn't find another
some
good spot to put your.
security. No.
No,
And yeah,
I mean like you could have
Mystigan
placed
can
it around on the
anywhere
other
in the
sides.
map, right?
Yeah.
But look at this, Mystigan losing the dock at the south.
Okay, but he's still winning the dogs in the top though, and he's
Losing
all.
one side and
I mean, he's
controlling the
still
other side.
13 villages ahead. So, and he's already up to Imperial.
Oh, this is gonna be disaster. And the plumes are already out. Still, yeah, he finally got the fletching.
The good thing though is,
I,
uh,
I mean, we
uh,
should switch to eagles now.
not really. Like that's not a necessity in this case because he still doesn't know
Ah,
what
yes.
is going on in Onkar space,
Yeah,
right?
true. That's
Like
also
if you
true.
look at the Fog of War, he knows the information from Dark Age, but he doesn't know anything from Feudal Age onwards.
Yeah, true.
And he sees that everywhere it is Stonewalled.
Mm-hmm. Even
So
more stone walls coming. Second layer stone walls.
are we watching
Uh,
Fat Slob?
yeah, sort of. But look at that
Oh,
castle.
yeah. Look at the castle
That's
position. That's good.
what is that castle gonna do?
You mean the second castle? That's a really good castle, right?
No, not Onkar, Onkar's castle
Oh,
behind his town.
no, I don't know. No. Yeah, that castle makes no sense. But maybe he expects that um Misty is going to be up much faster.
Yeah,
In,
but still,
in fact, if you look at the score right now, Onkar actually has the lead, but I'm pretty sure he figured that that is not the case, and Misty is already up to Imperial. Yeah,
he's going for siege workshop, getting all upgrades on the plumes. But military-wise, 15 military for Mystigan and just 5 for Onkar.
military at this point is not that big a deal, but yeah, the question is Trebs. Trebs is the big deal right now, and Misty is making one Treb.
Mm-hmm.
This town center is probably going to die pretty soon. Yeah, I'm not sure I like Onkar's position.
Yeah, ton of archery ranges for Onkar, and Onkar has also clicked up to Imperial Age.
Yeah, is he making
Looks like he's gonna
scums?
stick with archers or skirms. Yeah, skirms, mostly
Yeah,
skirms.
scums makes the best sense at this point at least because you know you're facing plumes.
But again, with the amount of eco that Mystigan has, it'll be very easy for him to switch to any unit that he wants
Yeah,
to.
but the other thing is because this is such a closed map, Eagles don't necessarily do a great job.
But once it's open, then you can just go in and raid, right, continuously.
Right, but if you have
But it's gonna be
samurais, you can still do a pretty good job of
yeah,
defending. And I mean, Onkar has still not used his gold for anything except getting the upgrades for the scums. I mean, he's not even getting upgrades for the scums, interestingly.
Oh, Oh, look, Misty is going
Eagles.
for the scale mail armor,
Yeah,
I
he is
think.
going for the Eagles now.
Eagles. Oh yeah, you can see already his elite eagles. No, eagle warriors queued up,
Yeah,
and forging coming in soon. So
and
yeah,
he's
this looks like it's gonna be an eagle switch for him.
oh, and I don't know how Onkar is planning to come back from this though.
I don't see a way. I mean, he can make some what are those things from the castle samurai?
Samurai.
They can pretty much easily kill all the eagles
Yeah,
once he
but he
gets
doesn't
ready.
have the
Or fine.
production for it. Like he
That's
doesn't have.
true. Like
Okay,
all of his gold piles are getting denied,
yeah.
and archery ranges are going down.
I
Oh
mean,
man, this is gonna be sick.
all three goals are denied right now. He doesn't have any gold access. That's not good.
Yeah. And he's building another town center. This is bad. This is
Yeah.
bad.
I guess Ankar played this bad. Like the strat was just not there, and
Mm-hmm.
Misty just played it
Now the
way
defense is
better.
gonna dive in and clear those
Yeah,
art like skirms easily.
yeah,
This is pretty sick. Now, I mean, he just has to raid now and do nothing, just raid, and
yeah,
it's GG.
yeah. The lead is just really significant at this point.
Yep.
I mean, he is making the samurai, but he's going to run out of gold at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, he's already run out of gold. Yes,
There's no gold.
he's selling wood and stone to get more gold.
Oh boy.
At this,
And more eagles. And El Dorado. Oh boy. They're not elite eagles. Oh, they are elite eagles. And now with El Dorado, they're gonna be pretty insane.
yeah,
And they're Onka doesn't have enough samurai to deal with these many eagles
no, he doesn't.
and plumes. Yeah. I think it's GG. The score already says it's GG. But let's
Yeah.
see. Can Onkar come back? That's the question.
The main
Best
question right now is, can he get back any gold access? And my answer is no.
And there you go. And he also thinks it's a no. And
Yeah.
he calls it.
That was a good play from Misty. Like,
Yeah.
probably I didn't like the fourth. I didn't like the fourth town center, but yeah. The positions of Ankar's goals were also very important. Like, you put even like one or two goals in the back, maybe Onkar still has a good chance.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Okay then. So Misty's already taken a 2-0 lead at this point.
So it's game number 3.
It's going to be game number 3, African Waters.
And
Let's just quickly go through the statistics.
so Misty, yeah.
More army, more unit skill. Not kind of more eco. Yeah. And yeah, this was just a bad play in terms of not knowing what to do to counter mines, I guess.
It's just he should have. I think if he would have gone for towers when he had the early minute arms and stuff, denied that
Mm-hmm.
stone
Right.
and get into the base archers, I think he could have won that game easily.
Right.
But I mean, letting him wall that map like arena
Yeah.
for TCO, getting up to Imperial faster, coming out with plumes, elite plumes, no, just plumes and elite eagles with full upgrades.
Right.
It's not so like Onkar had no answer for that. But
Yeah.
now this is game number 3, African Waters.
And
Mystigan
what
bans
did they ban?
Mongols.
Okay.
Mystigan bans Mongols and Onkar bans Chinese.
Okay. So the
So
best two
let's see how
civs
the
in the game
civs
in that is
are gone.
gone. Okay. And Japanese are also generally good in this map. Because you have the fishing and all that stuff. But because Onkar has already used Japanese, I'm guessing they won't have that option. Let's see.
Yep.
Okay, so loading the next replay. Game in 3, 2, 1, go. Hey,
This is
African
interesting.
waters. Gods.
Gods versus kills.
Kelts. Okay. I did not expect Celts or gods for that matter.
Yeah, me neither.
I mean, okay, gods actually make a little sense in the fact that they kill the elephants faster, right? So
Yeah,
maybe that's helpful,
maybe.
but
Okay,
yeah.
that's interesting.
And
This
interestingly,
Ellie is fast.
Mystigan has still not used his camel to scout.
Maybe he has no idea that there is a scout.
did
He's
he
thinking
did he not know that there was a camel that he can use to scout at that point?
maybe he doesn't know. Yeah,
Oh
maybe he didn't
god.
know that.
Yeah, Hiten.
Oh,
Like walling
so
is usually good, but when you're like gold is so forward and you know that your versus mines, what do you do?
oh, he finally realized there's a
He
camel.
finally realized. Yes.
And now you can see the shift queue. Hey Bradley, yeah, this cancerous map everywhere. Hey Hiten. Yeah, that's it, right? Like realizing that there is a scout after 2 minutes in the game.
Man, that was a good start.
You
I
meant it works out for Mayans. Yeah, makes sense.
okay, yeah. For mines, yes, that map, yeah.
Oh man, this is just gonna be an insane map. This was the first game played.
On African waters,
Yeah, so they had no idea.
was it? But I
They have
mean,
to,
the qualifiers would have played it before that, right?
but no one watched the games.
Right.
Man, we didn't stream the games, so
Yeah, actually, yeah. Interestingly, before, so I did not help Mystigan with. Hold on. That
oh the lame.
he's laming. He's laming. He actually lamed.
So kills get one extra elephant now. That's 400 free food.
Oh god, that is significant.
Yep.
So Onkar knows this map much better than Mystigan. Then he knows what to do. Because when
I
I
guess
was,
he already lamed one. Oh shit, that I did not notice.
is it?
How did we miss that? Yeah, that's what he then says.
Oh, okay.
Seems like we missed one.
Okay, I'm sorry. I think I'm already exhausted with the casting. This is the first time I'm casting like 10 games in a row. normally
Calm.
normally I'm doing like one or two maps, right? Like, and not even regularly. I was a lot more
So yeah,
interested in
let's
in his camel
move
though,
towards.
to be honest. Okay, so Onkar is taking 10 gold. Looks like he's planning for a drush. And he actually has a sneak barracks in the back already.
Oh yeah. So kills men at arms versus God's men at arms. God's men at arms are gonna get wrecked, right? Or
I mean,
what do
not
you think?
necessarily. Not necessarily, but the question is how do they manage their eco after this? It seems to me like. Um,
Oh, it's gonna be Drush Fast Castle or maybe Drush to
no,
something.
no, you're never going fast castle on this map. Trust
On
me on
this
that.
map, yeah. Yeah, both the
Oh,
players are going for Drush, looks like.
but it also looks like both the players don't want to fish. Why not?
Oh yeah.
This
Nice.
is similar to what Morty did last time. Like he just forgot about the fish.
Hey Hiten, we're not casting semifinals today. Tomorrow we'll do semifinals and finals all together.
Uh, you will be doing it mostly because
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'll be dead tired by the time I finish the casting even this.
So three militia for Onkar and
Anka,
just
yeah.
one for Mystigan.
But Mystigan is up to feudal age while Onkar is still
Yep.
getting his loom right
And
now.
looks like he forgot to queue up militia. And this is gonna like delete one wall and then send those militia. Oh, so he's gonna now walk all around. But he's quick walling his gold. On the other side, Wonkar, what is he doing? Okay,
He's
he's going
fine.
for. Yeah, he's milling the ostrich.
Oh, okay. He's actually
Some extra fruit.
okay. Quick wall the gold, but forget the wood. seems
Oh, yeah.
seems good.
Those wheels can fight, they can get wrecked. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. No, but Misty is 50% faster up to Fuel Age.
Mm-hmm.
My issue is neither of them are going to dock. Why not? Do you guys do you guys not know there is water? Mystigan doesn't seem to think so.
They
At
know.
least
They know.
no, I mean from the way that he's scouted, he doesn't even think that there is a water. And
We gave them all the maps like pretty early.
I know, but when you're actually playing, you tend to forget all this, right?
Oh yeah, that's also true. So now Mystigan is fighting at two places. Okay, he's gonna get that Menatam upgrade. Oh
Right.
boy. And look at that Wonkar's reaction. He saw that Menatam upgrades and he immediately backs off with the militia.
No, not really. He's still fighting
That's
it.
what I thought.
Oh man.
Oh, but still somehow he manages to stay alive, and the Menatons are gonna get wrecked here.
Wow.
Oh, nice
That
micro by Onkar there.
yeah, good micro by him. And neither of them are still on a dock, and this really pisses me off.
Yep. And Onkar is just gonna use his militia to scout that pond and see if there's a
Right.
dog. Nope.
So Onkar is he does know about the dock and all. I mean about the fish and all that properly. He has the ideas to scout
Yeah,
it,
they
but
all know.
no, I know they know. The difference is that how do you plan your strats for that, right?
That's true.
Like Celts, I feel like the reason he chose Celts was because the Manatowns and the wood bonus, which means you can actually fish faster, right? But
Yeah.
he's still not decided to go for the fish. And
May... Oh, double archery range for Onkar.
double
Okay,
archery
there is a
range,
hole.
yeah.
Okay, quick walls. A good reaction by Onkar
Good
again.
reaction, yeah.
Oh, did he?
Oh god, that house just went down.
There is a hole.
No, there is a hole.
And where are his men at arms? Okay, he's still making more and more men at arms, but the two archery ranges by.
I think Misty is going for the God strat, right? Like the infinite militia. Except that he,
Are they doing any damage? They're not doing any damage
I
right
mean,
now.
they are doing a reasonable damage, I would say, because he's always moving his villagers, right? But oh, finally, thank you, Onkar, you made a dock. Yes,
Did he? Oh yes, he did.
my advices have been listened. No, but seriously, I thought with the Celt bonus, you should be having at least
Yeah.
like 4 or 5 fish, even in Dark Age,
Mm-hmm.
and you could still afford all the other resources. So
Yeah, that's true. Look at this, like 5 men at arms right now. They're doing nothing. They're just.
yeah,
He cannot just even harass. There are like enough archers right now to deal with these men at arms. It seems like Misty is struggling to find places and then attack. They're mostly idle. All his military is idle.
yeah. The issue is once you get like this kind of a map where you're always going to have enough wood and food and all that stuff.
Yep.
The question is, I don't think he did a good job with his scouting also. Like if you look at his scouting, he doesn't know about the gold. I mean, he sees the gold, but he doesn't know if he's taking it. He
Yeah.
knows the wood line, but other than that, he doesn't have much of an idea.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just taking the deer now, which tells me
Yeah.
he wasn't even thinking about the lakes.
Ah, I see. So Hiten says going early dogs on this map doesn't make any sense.
I mean, why not? Like, all you need is 6 on your elephants, right?
Just a
And
second,
then
someone knocking the door.
yeah,
You go ahead.
yeah, yeah.
Just
Okay. So you have 6 on your elephants, right? And then you have everything else on your not everything else, but like you can get a pretty good eco going for making dogs. At least that's what I've done when I practice with these guys for the maps. Oh, so continuing here, that's a lot of loss for Mystigan. Oh god, he just lost all his army. And Onkar already has fletching, so there go the skirms too. And Onkar
at this
is
stage,
good
we
doing.
can't say anything more about the strats on this map. We will say only after the finals.
Yeah. After the games are done, for sure, we can have a conversation.
If he wins versus Topspin.
So it looks like Mystigan is just docking, and he does have the fletching upgrade right now, but this is going to take a lot of food eco for Mystigan. Meanwhile,
Yeah,
Onkar is
and
Onkar is also making skunks for some reason. Ugh.
there's already a good will lead for Onkar right now, and
Yeah, he has a
imagine if
7
he gets
lead.
into the woodline with these archers and few skirms,
Yeah, the
it's
only
gonna be
problem is
dangerous.
that Misty is still following him, right? I guess he can still kill. Oh, he's definitely killing 2 villagers at least.
Oh boy,
That's 2.
they're focusing on the wills.
And that's 3. Oh, that's 3 villagers down.
Probably another one. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's killed 3 villagers successfully. Or maybe even the 4th on the dock? No, I don't know. I don't think so. But looking at the food eco for both, Misty is pretty much on the edge. He doesn't have anything. And for some
Yeah.
reason, he has 20 on wood and he's not converting that into farms or. Okay, he is building
Two
fishing ships.
more
He's queued up like
more fishing ships. But at this, okay, he's also using some of his archers and
to raid in
arrows and red
the
arms
bottom, yeah,
in the
but
wood line.
that's not really doing that much. It's a very few low number that is not doing much. Like eco wise, right
And
now
now comes.
Onkar has 11 will lead and kind of equal on military. And yeah, it looks like he's actually going to click up sometime soon.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Onkar had more wills. He even decided to throw some wills into the fight.
uh,
Sent few wills with those archers.
yeah, but it definitely looks like Onkar is going to be up much faster.
Yeah, there you go. He's going for a market. So he's gonna rebalance his ego and probably click up soon. Just
I
buy
don't
some
even
food.
think he needs to rebalance at this point. But yeah, I mean, just buy 100 food and you're up.
And now he's going for another dock at the North Lake.
Nice. Okay, yeah, he's doing a good job going forward right now. Um, Misty is still making more army though. Like at this point, Misty has a little more army.
Oh boy. And he's gonna be way behind in clicking up to Castle, while Onkar is already on the way to Castle and he's going for a stable.
Oh,
So yeah, I mean, like
knights
couple of
maybe?
knights, yeah, more than enough to clear this complete army.
Yeah, he's 40%
And also
off
getting armor on those knights. Oh boy.
on the knight. Yeah, he's getting the armor on the knights too. Oh, but Misty is killing a few villagers. Huh. Ankar's army is not shooting for some reason.
But thanks to these.
Thank- Look at that. He's still not
Yeah,
shooting.
yeah.
Come on, man. Shoot.
He's trying
Sure.
his best to micro and they're not moving. What to do? Oh boy.
Okay, so he's making fishing ship on the north. He has some fishing on the south. How is
And another
Mystigan's eco
stable.
looking
Two
like?
stables.
Two stables. Yeah, his food eco I think is pretty decent.
It's pretty decent, yeah.
But he's making scouts. I don't know why scouts. Don't make the
Yeah,
scouts.
he's adding nice. Probably a
Cancel the
misclick.
scouts. He's making it.
Yeah, two scouts to kill all these archers.
I mean,
That's all.
they're already dead mostly.
This is gonna be. I think this is gonna be a comeback game for Onkar.
Yeah, it definitely looks like
His
it.
resources. Yeah, he doesn't have enough resources, and he's nowhere close to clicking up to Castle Age.
Yeah, he's definitely not clicking up anytime soon.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
But adding
he has
pike
like 100
is
food.
not a bad idea. Yeah.
Pikes is not a bad idea, but spears right now, no. I
Oh
don't.
shit. Yeah. Spears.
You can
But he
always
needs
kill
to
them,
get.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Onkar is making archers and knights.
On knights, even
So
with forging.
yeah, and Misty is just
So
constantly producing at this point, and he's never going to click up at this rate.
this looks like a disaster now.
This looks like game over.
Whatever that strat, yeah, he just has to go. Oh, quick walls coming at the wood line.
Good try, good
Can he?
attempt.
Can he? Can he? Yeah, yeah.
There is
But
still a.
where are the
Okay, there is.
spears?
Yeah,
He's gonna
he
get
managed to
that
do
too. But now even his spears cannot make it to the knights.
it.
Oh boy. Delete evolve. Let the spears get in.
And now
Okay,
he's
he's done
going
with the
around.
word.
Okay.
So yeah, this is gonna be GG now. More quick walls at the gold. But yeah, who cares about the gold now? If we can pick wills here and there.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, this is
Just
GG.
seems to me like Mystigan did not know how to play this map.
Yeah, or maybe he went for a troll strat.
Ah,
Or maybe he
I don't think it's a troll strat. I guess he had the like I was talking to him about this and he was telling me that he thinks in this game because you have all the food from the elephants, he can do like an infinite militia or a Manaton rush,
Ah, I
right?
see.
So the idea was fine, just that he didn't do it fast enough.
Yeah. And in the meantime, Onkar is just moving happily. Uh, and also fishing both the ponds. Probably he might even dock. Okay. Oh, Mystical somehow he managed to get an extra dock under
Oh yeah,
the south
in
lake.
the south lake, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this is GG. I don't know when he's gonna call, but yeah, this is definitely GG. Oh, there you go. He just calls GG.
Okay, he actually did call GG.
Yeah.
That's the first time we've seen a GG, right?
Yeah. Like no one has said GG
I
so
know.
far.
So kudos to Mystigan for actually, doing that. All right, so that's a good win for Onkar. It looked like he just had a better preparation for this map than Mystigan.
Yeah. So that brings Onkar to score 1 and 2 to Mystigan.
And this will be Mystigan's home map.
Hideout.
Okay, give me just 2 minutes. I'll go to the restroom and come back.
Okay.
Right, I'm back. Wilding? Hello? Hello? Oh, he is muted. Okay, before he comes back, I guess I've updated the score. So the next game is going to be Hideout. And let me quickly load the game. Actually, before that, I can just show the statistics for this game. So yeah, like,
Hello.
hey, you're back. So yeah, Mystigan pretty much
So,
never clicked out. So
yeah, that's like GG. So, game 4 is Hideout.
okay,
Mystigan bans Vietnamese,
okay,
and Onkar bans Spanish.
okay. So Spanish and Vietnamese ban. Feel
Yep.
like feel like Misty didn't really want to ban like a good Civ or something.
So another arena game, sort
So
of.
Hideout. What do you
Yep.
think? Okay, what's your guess? Did you already see the Civs?
Yeah, that's why I'm not talking.
Ah, okay. No, because if you didn't, then I'd ask you, okay, what's your guess for the map? Because you know how they are, right? They
Yeah,
both
I
are
have guessed.
like
I
they are
have.
both boom players, right? They are going to
Yep.
try to boom as much as they can. So,
Mm-hmm.
what's the best booming save in Hideout?
Summer.
Come on. So that's what we're gonna go for. Uh, I'm just gonna quickly pause because I started.
Okay.
Okay, so you can start
So
in.
yeah, I just started.
Let me know when you're in, and I can unpause.
Yeah, I'm in.
Okay. So this is a Kamar mirror. Farmers galore. So on the west side is Mystigan with Kumar. On the east
The
is
race.
Darth Worgen with Kumar.
So it's
So
Cover Mirror.
it's Kumar. Like, that's just basically rolling your tongue like 10 times, right? Kumar.
Oh yes.
Okay, so it
So.
looks like they both have deer inside their bases. And so I was telling you before, right? Mystigan
Mm-hmm.
has this strat where he goes up to castle age in 13 minutes, 13 minutes, 30 seconds, kind of.
Yep.
So I'm interested to see, and that uses like a 23 pop up, and you use all your deer to actually get up, right? And you only make like one or two farms, I think, two or three farms, I think. I'm not sure exactly. Like, you don't put a lot on wood. You don't put a lot on wood, just 3 or 4 on wood, and everything else goes on food,
Yep.
right? So as you can see, like already Mystigan is playing with is already like luring his deer early on.
Yep.
Uh,
So.
and then let's look at the maps. I'm interested in. So the north area is
So.
completely empty, right? You actually don't see any extra gold, just one extra stone over there.
Stone. Yeah, actually, two. Yeah, one extra stone. That's it. On north,
One bear,
nothing else.
one woodline, and that's about it.
That's it.
And it
But
seems
that
to me
that
like Mystigan actually has a really good map. He has two extra golds and the third extra gold on his side.
yeah.
Huh. So he has four golds
There
around
is
his base. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this is pretty good map for Mystigan.
Wait, who was the admin for this map? You should have given a restart.
No,
No, I'm just
he
kidding,
just got
but
lucky with the map.
I know I'm just kidding, but I'm just saying, like, it's 4 goals for him on his side, man. Like, that's just unfair.
Yeah.
And he even can take the extra stone if he wants to. And what does Onkar have? He has just 1 extra stone. Poor
Poor guy.
Onkar, man. Poor Onkar. Like, you guys should have given him another chance.
Situation for him. I should have given him admin win.
Admin
Very
win?
good map gen.
Just for the map gen? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good idea.
But anyway, yeah, Onkar map is not so great, other than like what he has at his base.
Mhm.
But let's see what these guys are gonna do.
But then again, the gold is not really in a really bad position. Like, it's still reasonably on the inside, so he's fine with that.
Yep.
I would say his stones are also fine, but I mean, in a Kumar game, you don't really care that much about stones, unless of course you have a specific strat to just play with ballista elephants.
Yeah, true.
And the same thing probably for Mystigan also. His gold is decent. His stone is pretty
Yeah,
safe.
but much better than. Yeah, it's almost the same.
It's almost the
And
same.
Mystigan getting the first hit on the scout is really good for him. So that means now Onkar doesn't
Oh, I
have
think
to
you're a little
freely.
ahead of me.
Oh, am I?
Yeah,
What
like
time are you?
10 seconds ahead of me, probably. Just give
Okay,
yourself
nice.
like 5 seconds and then you'll be even. Yeah, so what's the pop right now? 20 villagers, right? The other thing that I like is Mystigan's gold on the backside is also pretty good. Like, he can TC that and he'll be in a really good spot.
Oh, he ran into Onkar's base and he's gonna lose his scout. Oh boy.
Yeah, you're still doing future predictions in my in the stream.
I'm good at predicting stuff.
You should give yourself a little bit delay so that when I say it'll be more surprising for you. But I mean, losing the scout was kind of important. Not a big deal, I would think, because both of them are pretty much going for the same strat. Looks like. In fact,
Yeah.
no, they are actually going for the same exact strat.
No, actually, Onkar is going up with 23 wills.
Yeah, but
Misty with 22.
the pop idea is 23 pop. So,
Yeah.
for the 13-minute castle age,
He lost his scout. Yes.
yeah. So, like, it's just one more.
One extra will for Onkar. That's it.
I know, but what I was saying was it's still the 23 pop that Misty was planning for. Misty would have gone for
Oh,
against the 24 pop that Onkar has gone for. Yeah. And Misty didn't even do loom, so
oh.
I think he maybe idled a little bit.
Looks like.
Yeah, I'm guessing he idled a little bit because I mean, look at this. He's probably still going to idle one villager for one villager. Yeah. Yeah, he's doing his 13-minute uptime for sure. Yeah, he's already up and he's going to reach click up
What do you
soon.
think? You're gonna see like some sort of knights or scouts from both players?
I'm expecting boom from both players.
Boom?
Yeah.
Aren't we watching Boom on all the games?
Uh,
For that.
except for the African waters, right? Like every other game has been.
To Boom. Yeah, true.
I mean, Arabia game was also not necessarily a boom, but Mystigan still boomed.
Yeah, and I don't like this lumber camp by Onkar. The second lumber camp. Like if he would have gone to the corner.
Yeah.
I mean, look at.
No, I don't think the corner was that good for him. Like, you can't place a lumber camp between that, right?
Yes, you could put like three wheels on those three trees inside, and then make
I mean, at this
the
point,
lumber camp outside.
it's just nitpicking, man. Like, I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
it doesn't matter that much. No, like because you have uh, two villagers working close to the lumber camp. I mean, four villagers working close to the lumber camp. Only two of them are a
Yeah.
little far away, and it doesn't really matter that much.
But I still like Mystigan's.
It's kind of a C shape, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so
Oh, maybe in the boom.
Misty is going for extra stone. So
Oh, so is he gonna go for the boom again?
I'm thinking he wants to go for 4 TCs.
Ah,
There's the three TCs, and there is the second TC for Onkar.
oh boy.
Okay, so Onkar is not going for his third TC yet. Oh, he doesn't have the wood.
Oh, see that extra lumber.
I knew you would say that.
See, he could have gone for three town centers easily.
No, I know the reason
At
why.
one time.
You know the reason why? Because
Why?
Onkar is also going for the heavy plow, and Misty is not going for the heavy plow.
Oh, but he can actually make more wills.
Yeah, but your farms will last a lot longer with heavy plow.
Also true. More wills, more resources.
I mean, you can. I'm pretty sure he'll get down his third TC sometime soon. He already has 200
And
wood.
he's going for monastery, so he's gonna
Yeah.
get at least three relics easily, or maybe four relics easily. Because Mystigan doesn't have any idea what's happening outside.
So he
Doesn't
already
even have
knows
the star.
about three relics,
Mm-hmm.
and he's still scouting to look for the fourth and fifth relics. So yeah, he's definitely going to have an advantage on that end because it doesn't. So even if you look at Mystigan's score, right, it shows clearly
Yeah,
that he's not really scouting that much. He's not made an extra scout, and it just doesn't make sense to make an extra scout at this point either. But yeah, this is Mystigan at his classic. I'm gonna boom and make army in Imperial and try to kill him off. The only issue is when it comes to mirror matchups, you can't really do that as much.
exactly. And I mean, especially like giving those four relics easily to Onkar is not gonna be a good idea, especially on maps like this. Games might go pretty late, and you need those extra resources.
Uh, yeah, but at the same time, he will have a villager lead right now. I mean, Onkar has his 30C down now, but he's still six villagers behind.
Behind, yes.
But yes, the relics will really make a difference. The major question is how do you play Kamar Mirror? I've never seen a mirror game.
Go, go, ballista elephants.
Full ballista elephants, just arrows shooting through them constantly.
Yes, that's it.
Is Hiten here? Maybe he knows. He's played a Kamar Mirror.
Yeah, I think he is in the chat.
What do
Omar
you
Mirror,
What do you
it
think,
works.
Hiten? What do you think?
Oh yeah. Oh, you're getting the strats out of him. I see. I see. Yeah, you better be careful.
No, I'm just asking about the mirror, Siv, man. Like, I'm not asking like how he would play the Kamar. I'm asking how Kamar will play as a mirror game.
Oh, I see.
Uh,
If he's in the chat, he might
he
reply,
might
but I
reply.
don't think
Yeah.
so.
But yeah.
Because Morty is playing that tourney, so.
Oh, right. Yeah. But Onkar already has two relics. He's getting the third relic. He's going for the fourth relic.
Oh
And
boy.
somehow,
And
wait,
he
did
managed to
Mystigan?
catch up.
No, that's probably because Mystigan had wheelbarrow.
Idle TC?
Wheelbarrow.
Okay. See, in the at the end.
Or it could also be that he's housed.
Oh yeah, makes sense.
I'm just
Probably
quick,
housed. Yeah, he's using two wheels to build a house. Yes, he's housed.
just quickly checking if he got wheelbarrow. Yeah, he did get wheelbarrow
Ah, see. And also housed at the same time.
and housed at the same time. Yes. So Lucky for him.
Yeah, he finds a way to give like opponent some sort of
See,
benefit.
every time I see Mystigan play like this, against me, it works because I don't pressure him enough. But at the same time, like, he doesn't
Now he's
have.
gonna bring the scout inside. Oh no, this is bad.
It's not bad necessarily. Like, the scout is going to die.
He will leak the strategy, right?
What strategy? This is just.
Oh,
There is no strategy here, it's just eco.
oh my god,
Constantly
style
eco.
points failed. Style points failed.
Style points failed.
Negative. Yeah.
Kill the scout! Okay, thank you, God.
Unhoused constantly.
Yeah, because that villager was sniped by the
He's a MBL
scout,
fan.
right? Yeah. He probably is.
Misty MBL's fan. Okay.
Probably he probably is. He's not making any scouts yet, though. Yeah,
He'll make at
Onkar.
least one or two
Onkar
scouts.
has four relics, and he's equal on villager count now.
Yep. And he's sending these monks forward now, probably to get the fifth relic too.
Yeah, probably to get the fifth relic too. The only thing is though that Misty is up to Imperial and Onkar is
Look
not.
at this. Onkar's going for 5 TC boom.
Where's the fifth TC? Oh yeah.
It's 5 TCs.
So I was
Yeah.
wait. Misty is getting a castle. He's actually going for ballista elephants.
Probably troll strats.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So I was telling you about the gold, right? Like all the golds are on his side. But look at his scouting.
He doesn't know.
He doesn't know.
anything.
Doesn't know anything.
But soon he's gonna find out.
Maybe.
But look at the will count.
No,
now.
but-
Mystigan at 70 wills and Onkar at 78.
Yeah, because of the 5 TC boom, right?
Yeah.
Wait, but why is Onkar going back?
So he thinks that while coming back, that castle might shoot those monks. So he's gonna leave that one relic to him.
Yeah. He already has 4 anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, but Onkar is also up. Yeah, Onkar is also up.
And also Onkar walling up on the other side.
That's a smart play, especially because there is nothing on the other side, right? Doesn't really matter.
Ballistas coming out. So what is it it's gonna be?
Where are the ballistas?
Okay, this one ballista at the town center next to the wood line.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I see. Wait, is he thinking of? Oh, okay. He's thinking of cutting through
Looks
here.
like, yeah. Oh boy, this is gonna be great if if Onkar doesn't notice it.
If Onkar doesn't notice it, but
Yeah.
the problem is,
Style points.
he has full vision there.
Yeah, that's true.
He has full vision on the side. See, that lumber camp did help.
But
See,
he's not noticing.
he's not seen it yet. Okay, now he sees it.
And still,
Is he bringing back the monks now?
still nothing. Oh boy.
Okay, there come the
Are in.
knights. Okay, now he's running back. But
Still, I mean, he cannot do
no,
anything.
but he already has spikes, so he's fine on that.
Yeah.
And he's already like,
102 wills and
yeah, he has a 25 will lead. So
yeah, there are town centers everywhere. He just cannot do any damage there.
yeah. No, but the Cavaliers do idle a lot, right? Like, look at this. You have 50 idols here.
And he is killing a lot of wills, but the problem is Can he keep up the production? And Onkar hasn't patched up the hole. And a forward stable. Oh man. Quick wall. Those wells. Can he? Question is, can he? Looks like he cannot.
He has 71 idols.
Oh boy. That's a record, I think. I haven't seen anyone with that many idol
That many idol villages, right? You do that?
Oh yeah. I'll just sacrifice all 71 at the same time.
Okay, but Onkar is making elephants right now. So he might be like coming back. He's fine. He's converted the ballista elephant. Right. Misty literally made that castle for the sake of one ballista elephant.
Yeah.
One ballista elephant.
Yeah. Now he has seen uh, halves. Why
Right.
is he going forward with the ranges? And this is a bad move.
Okay, I think you're still ahead of me by like 10 seconds.
I'm gonna pause.
I'm just seeing the range.
Those, I mean, forward ranges are not so great. I don't know why he's doing that. It should have been somewhere close to the castle. Let's say somewhere close to the goal.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like giving info to your opponent. Hey, dude,
Yeah.
look at this. I'm gonna make some ranges. You can already start transitioning into another unit.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty bad, I think. And he shows that, and there's a castle. Why is he going crossbows?
Who, Mystigan?
Think of crossbows, yeah.
Well, the idea is that you're trying to kill the halberdiers, right? But
Yeah, but skirms can also do that.
I know they don't. They don't always like. It's kind of a soft bonus.
Like if you can get like numbers up,
Yeah.
they kill everything.
Yeah, numbers are important though, right? Like you don't have the numbers though. At least not yet.
Oh boy. Like if you would have built all those archery ranges by now, he would have made like at least 6 archery ranges. Now he had to like walk all the way forward, make ranges, and maybe lose one range now to the castle.
Yeah. Kaka, Mystigan and Link have been playing for I think about 8 years now.
Yep.
They are probably some of the oldest, not oldest, like
Players from the community.
yeah, like oldest players, not the oldest players in the community, like most experienced players in the community,
Semi-old.
in the Indian community.
Semi-old.
Yeah, semi-old. The funny thing is they both are younger than me though. God's sake.
Oh. Oh, sneaky stables from
See,
Onkar.
sneaky stables on the back. Nice. Okay, so he has walled off this side. Misty is trying to look for things in this side. Yeah, and he's making the stable now, killing the villagers.
And it's gonna be what, light cavalry? Yeah, looks like light cavalry. And Onkar is going for cavalier.
Elephants.
Yeah, no,
No.
Onkar going for cavalier upgrade.
Cavalier. Yeah, he got Cavalier also. I don't understand this though. Why Cavalier upgrade?
Mirror matchup, right? So you have to.
You could just.
Exactly what you
No, like he already has elephants and halberdiers. That's a pretty good combo in itself. Oh,
The problem is, how do you counter those
Obelisk?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he has the Cavaliers and the elephants now, and the Obelisks don't have much of a defense upgrade going for them.
Yeah, true. And now, oh, the raid is doing so much of damage at the back of Mystigan's base.
Mystigan's
They're
base?
killing a lot of
Yeah.
units. Yeah.
And he's actually making a lot of stables also, like, that's 1, 2, 3-4.
26 idle wills. Oh, and all the Herbalas. Oh my god.
What happened?
The trebuchet is gonna go down. The trebuchet is gonna go down. And nope. He somehow did convert couple of cavalier. And the trebuchet lives.
Okay, now you are actually like 20 seconds behind me.
Behind.
Yeah, because that already happened quite some time back.
Oh my
Okay, right now the Obelisk don't have any defense and Cavaliers are not hitting. Okay, now they're hitting.
god. Shit.
And meanwhile, the Eco Raid in the back is still going so strong. He's trying to hide the Obelisk in the back in the corner, but what do you do about the Eco damage? Just
He cannot do anything.
that's a lot of damage. Like he's
Yep.
done such a good damage that he has made more villagers and he has reduced the villagers of Misty to the same numbers at this point.
True.
And he has skirms now, and he's killing off the obelisk. He's killed the trebuchets. Taken a significant lead right now. Meanwhile, Mystigan is making battering rams and stables on the other side, trying to push in. But
Oh boy.
I'm not sure that'll make that much of a difference at this point. Like you've taken
think
so much damage in your eco.
Yeah, exactly.
Although, like I said before, like
Double monastery. That's something that I don't understand.
double monastery?
Yeah.
Where?
To the other side, to the east.
To the east? Or
East
west?
side of the map. East side of the map.
East side is on Onkar side.
Yeah. Where you made those stables.
I don't see double monasteries.
Well,
Oh, okay. You mean that? Okay, for Mystigan. Okay, maybe he expected Onkar to go full elephants. And now he's
so, I mean,
losing the army count now.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Mystigan still has those extra golds though. You know, that's a big advantage.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, now he's just losing the archery ranges. He has more army. Ankar is getting chemistry. Ankar is getting masonry. Ankar is getting siege.
Yes.
And he
Onkar is
and he also has halberdiers, right? So
it looks like a full trash war.
yeah. Oh come on! Don't lose all this. Okay, Misty is getting halberdier now. Those cavaliers are dead.
Oh man, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad for Mystigan.
No, not Mystigan. Onkar. Well, the eco is still pretty equal. Military is pretty equal. Scores have kind of equalized. This looks like this is going to go for a long game.
Yeah, village is almost the same, just 10 will difference, but Misty has 143 wills.
What do you mean 10 wills difference? I only see 3 will difference.
Oh.
I'm at 44.
I'm at 45.
Yeah. Pass.
Yes.
I'll tell you when I reach 44.50.
Okay.
This is a strong push though on the bottom.
Yeah.
He has skirms, he has halberdiers. No, but Messi is trying to trap. Okay, now unpause.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, 143 to 133. I mean, after like 120 villages, it doesn't make that much of a difference, to be honest. Unless, of course, you're like fully booming into like 160 villagers.
But look at the military, 42 military for Onkar and just 19 for.
Yeah. And he's losing his Arbalest also to the Scums. I guess the relic advantage was just huge.
Exactly. I mean, 4 relics, if the game goes late, obviously it'll run out of resources and you need that goal to do some sort of strong push.
Yep. On the north, Misty is trying to get through with his battering rams.
He breaks those.
Yeah, that's going to take a long time. But Misty does have Hussars now. Onkar still only has light cav.
Oh my.
Oh, and
There are harps, skirms, everything here. So I don't see how Misty is gonna stop this push. And like,
yeah.
he's adding Hussars, he's adding Cavalier, but he doesn't have enough gold.
Oh, and Onkar is actually pop capped while Misty is only at 165.
Still struggling.
But Misty did manage to like kill off all the back stables and stuff. Oh, Onkar still has one villager in the back, and he's making a stable there.
Oh, he's making yes.
Make more, man. Make more. Make more stables, man.
Yeah, I think it's over at this point.
At the back, he's not really pushing in yet because the stone walls. Oh, he doesn't have fortified stone walls, is it? He only has regular stone walls.
No, just stone walls, yeah.
Yeah, this push is pretty strong right now. Like, you're losing all your production buildings. You're not able to rebuild because you walled yourself in the back also.
That is true. So he is migrating, he's trying to expand, he's trying to keep up the will production, but the main issue here is the military. He doesn't have numbers.
Mm-hmm.
He has 26 military versus 62.
Yep.
And he's housed constantly.
Yeah, because of all the production getting killed here, and Onkar is sending more halves in the back also to raid.
GG.
Oh, finally these rams have broken in from the top.
But Onkar is just gonna make a castle there, and he's gonna send like few.
And he's making a few stables also there, so that's fine too. Yeah, this was a very strong push from Onkar.
This is what boomers do. if you let them boom.
Well, technically they both boomed, right? So.
Yeah. But one came up with a strong composition.
Right. No, but Messi did the right thing with his early. I mean, that was a good play early on with his Cavaliers where he idled for so long. But the question was, how do you come up after that? And starting off with Arbalest was probably the wrong choice. Instead, if you start with, let's say, siege rams and halberdiers and scums, and you save your gold a little bit for the later on, you're in a much better position. I guess right now, I mean, the funny thing is he still has 2.5k gold. Mystigan still has 2.5k gold. Yeah.
Maybe that's the reason why he's not calling GG. Maybe
Yeah.
he's thinking, I have enough gold. I can
Right.
maybe boom and then get
And
back.
he still has 115 villagers also.
Oh boy.
But
They're
yeah,
gonna die fast.
yeah,
Very fast.
they'll die fast. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Like, the problem is Misty is making so many Arbalest. He skewed like 60 Arbalest there.
Oh shit.
But he's just losing his eco right now.
Yeah, look at Misty's base now. It's completely gone.
Cleaned out, right?
Clean, yeah. Shaved off.
Shaved off. No, not the right word. Cleaned. Let's stick with cleaned.
Yeah, let's stick with clean. But I mean, this is really strong by comeback by Onkar
Yeah.
after losing
So
2 games in a row.
first two games he lost, and he's won the second two games. Yeah, man. So another fifth game series.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, honestly, all these four people like Onkar, Morty, Misty, Link, I would say that anyone can beat anyone on any day.
Yeah,
All
true.
right, and Mystic also GG. They are pretty
So
equal.
this game they did not call GG. Seems like Misty.
Misty was like too pissed
Like,
off.
this is my save. This is my map, and you kill me.
I know,
No
right?
GG.
Like, no GG. Okay, so Ankar brings it back, and we go into the third game. Sorry, again with the third game. Fifth game,
Oh, game number 5.
game number 5. So let's quickly go back. I'll just show the
So,
statistics. Let me just show the statistics so you'll see how well Ankar actually did with his eco and all. So 350 killed versus 240 killed. Building 70 buildings killed versus just
oh,
5 buildings lost. And
he just outplayed Mystigan in every section.
except for gold
Every time.
apparently.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so more food, more wood, more stone, just a little less gold collected, but
Mhm.
look at the relic gold. 4,000 gold. So technically he had more resources on
Insane.
every single thing. And the funny
Yep.
thing was he was late up to every single age.
And he still somehow managed.
And he still managed, right? So yeah, really good play by
Pretty good. Yeah, Onkar, strong play, strong
Darth
comeback.
Wargan. So final
So it's game
game,
number 5, another standard admin map, Kilimanjaro. So
right?
Mystigan bans Aztecs and Onkar
Huh?
bans Chinese.
So weird.
So Aztecs and Chinese. It seems like they're like some random map.
Right, like it feels like they just didn't choose any
Yeah, like just
criteria for
ban
the
it.
maps, right?
Whatever that comes to your mind, just ban it.
Yeah. All right, so we can start in three, two, one, go.
Yo.
Actually, pause for just a few seconds. I just started.
Okay.
So I'm seeing a Franks versus Tatars game
Yep.
here. The Mystigan is going for Franks, and Onkar has gone for Tatars. Now, the good thing
So
for the both of the civs is that they both have some sort of bonus that will help them with their Dark Age in this. So Franks obviously have the berries that collect 25% faster, and then for Tatars, the sheep last longer. So
more resources.
more resources for both of them, faster. I mean, technically for Franks it's faster, but yeah.
Mhm.
So quickly going through the maps for Misty. Um, Not really a good
It's
woodline.
exactly the same map as from the previous one, right?
No, like,
Ah,
but
no.
he doesn't have the gold on the side. He doesn't. I mean, he has the gold on the side, but his woodlines are not that good. He has a pretty
Yep.
bad woodline. Yeah, but the gold is fine. Uh,
The stones are fine
the
for Misty.
berries are also not that big a deal.
Yep.
But for Onkar, I like the woodline. I like the extra gold also next to the woodline.
Mm-hmm.
I like the stone, like the other woodline. But beyond that, it's
Mystigan's
like an
map
open
looks
space,
pretty
right?
good. Yeah.
No, I actually
When
like
you look at
Onkar's map, to be honest. Um,
yeah, decent woodlines for him too.
yeah, decent woodlines and the gold and stone are all on the same side, so
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
it's not too bad.
So that means he has to wall off that area
Yeah.
and secure all those resources.
Yeah. So he can wall off probably from the lake
Mm-hmm.
towards that wood line, towards the stone, towards the others, other gold, and then it's a pretty
Yep.
decent wall off for him. And then in the front, he can just wall from the lake to his TC. He's still fine.
Yes.
I like Onkar's map. Probably not so much with Misty's map because his wood line is just not that easy to wall off. Well, I mean, if you think about it, he can probably wall off from his stone to the wood line on the hill and then towards his
Oh
TC,
yeah.
and maybe then he'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So I mean, a lot of hills on this map, and Tatas with their hill bonus, it's gonna be pretty sick.
Yeah.
If
25%
Onkar
extra
gets to that
damage.
composition, oh yeah, just to hear itself, it sounds
Like
crazy.
extra
But yeah, that's what
25%
it is.
damage.
Yeah. So Franks, so they get this free horse color.
Hmm.
The eco is gonna be pretty strong, so that they can maybe just go like mass knights and raid in all the possible directions. Same time, they get their extra HP on the scouts once they reach to the feudal. So that means the scouts are gonna be much more stronger than Tata scouts. So yeah,
Early on, at least. Yeah. Early on,
early on.
it's going to be stronger.
Mhm. So yeah, we have to see how these two guys play these two civs.
But they
And
have a
yeah,
pretty big hill in front, in between them. Basically, they're actually very far away from each other, right?
yeah,
Like super far away.
there's a
In
big
fact,
hill that's separating these
I'm,
two players.
both their TCs are almost in the corner of each map.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, scout play is to be expected in Feudal Age. The question
Yep.
is, can Onkar get to his cavalry archers fast enough?
So
So
that will be $1 million question.
yeah, that's the $1 million question. While keeping rank knight numbers to a minimum.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
knowing that these both boom, we can expect TCs to come up early on.
I see.
I mean,
So yeah, we can already see Onkar clicked up to feudal, and so is Mystigan.
and so is Mystigan. And it's pretty much the equal will count also 21 pop up.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like maybe Mystigan had a
So
little bit of an idle time, but not by that much.
yeah, so both plays going for two lumber camps. So definitely a scout build order.
Yeah.
So no one is trying to do any shenanigans here and do some weird stuff.
Well, this is probably one of the maps that is hardest to really bring out,
Uh,
prepare a strategy because
mm-hmm.
your dark age can be so random. Like
Mm-hmm.
a couple of times when I played against Misty and Link on this map for
Mm-hmm.
practice, my deer were like on the edge of the map, like 25, 30 tiles away. And I couldn't even
Oh,
like get them to, I couldn't lure them in, right?
oh shit.
So
Yeah.
that's like, so it's really difficult to plan a clear cut
Mm-hmm.
um, strategy for this map. It'll take some time at least. But
Yep.
yeah, so shenanigans early on probably not a good idea. Also because you only have four sheep and one elephant, you're not really going to go for men at arms build.
Yeah, true. And also look at the north side of the map. There's this extra gold pile
Gold,
and stone.
yeah.
Extra gold in the north. And
In a way, you can actually cover it up pretty well. Like you can wall it off very well.
yeah, but the problem is the villages will be so inefficient.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I mean, at least a safe location to collect
It's
resources.
a safe location. Maybe like 6 to 8 eight villagers could be fine.
Probably that's the safest location on the map to collect resources.
I know, right? Like the stone actually makes it a nice wall off, and then your gold is free for yourself.
Yeah. Let's
So
see. So Scouts
What do
coming
they
up from both
have?
the
Scouts
players.
coming from both of them. 2 scouts so far.
The Mystigan with 3 scouts.
Onkar actually finished his sheep. Okay, yeah, obviously. Like 4, it's only 4 sheep, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And Misty has, let's look at the number of farms. 8 farms for Misty. And
And
ninth farm going down for
9.
Onkar. So maybe Onkar is being. Oh, okay, no, never mind. Misty now has 11 farms. 2
Okay.
Onkar's 9 farms. So Misty's actually doing a slightly better job. And Misty's coming for an
Yeah,
attack.
free horse collar.
Scouts.
That's 3 scouts. Oh, I saw
Oh,
his
that's
piece.
one.
Okay, yeah,
That's
two
one
villages
villager
in
down.
total.
That's one villager down.
Probably he's gonna run. Okay, he's gonna run back now.
Yeah.
This is the thing with the Franks. They have so much HP on
Right.
the scouts.
You can
They just
actually
don't die
like
pretty
deal
easily.
so much more damage also.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the.
Once, let's say, if you get like 6 scouts, you can even like snipe 1 spear
Oh,
and
like
then go and kill like a couple of wills.
yeah. I mean, even with four scouts, it's fine. Like look at the fight in the bottom.
Yes.
That's pretty decent damage. Like even though he lost a lot of HP on the scouts. Okay, the question now is how does Onkar do damage?
Okay, he's going for a counter now, and 4
Going for a
scouts
counter,
approaches to Mystigan's base.
and
Let's see.
will he get that will? Will he get that will?
Not probably.
He gets
Nope.
that villager. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. He's not reacting.
Yeah, because Misty is busy microing his scouts in the bottom. So I guess they both are kind of distracted at this point, right?
Yeah. He finally reacts to it, and he does he make a spear? Oh yeah, he has a couple of spears roaming around
There's a
the
couple
wood
of
lines.
spears. Yeah.
So he's
But
gonna regroup with more scouts. So that's actually a lot of scouts here.
he's got 7 scouts now. Well, I mean the military numbers are pretty equal. So even Ankar has about 8 scouts, in fact.
Yeah.
And Misty is going back to the same wood line to see if he can snipe. Ah, Ankar hasn't walled it off fully though.
Oh no, this is gonna be disaster if he goes inside that wood line. At least he may get 1 or 2 wills.
Yep, gets one. Yeah, he gets one. He runs back now.
Oh, and he gets the spear too.
Yeah, but Onkar is also on the top. Onkar is also on the top again with the raid.
Oh yes. So both the players are just going too aggressive. 8 scouts
Yeah.
for Onkar, and 8 scouts. Oh, sorry, 7 scouts for Mystigan. He just lost one. Oh, he has actually 2 more scouts running back towards his base,
Right.
and some quick walls there using a house.
Yep. I think you're like probably 10 seconds behind me.
Ah, I see.
Yeah. Scouts are fighting versus each other and they've now gone back. I would say Onkar scouts are actually stronger at this point because Misty has
More
only 2 scouts with full
so
HP.
many weak scouts.
While,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
So he
He's
knows something
scaling.
like so.
Okay,
Oh,
he
he's coming
is
back,
not.
but there is a spear inside. Oh, but that spear is not gonna be enough to
Yeah, no.
take those scouts.
So at this point, they've kind of dealt equal damage to each other, I would say. But somehow Mystigan has a 6 villager lead.
Oh boy.
Did he screw up his build? It looks
Maybe.
to.
Yeah, 6 will lead. And also, he's winning the scout war. Or maybe not.
Ah, no,
Oh, yeah,
Misty's
he's
won the
got 2
scout war.
scouts.
I mean, it was
Right, those 2 spears did the work.
yeah. Okay, and Misty is only now getting his wheelbarrow. So he actually has a 6 will lead. I'm thinking Onkar maybe had his wheelbarrow, but he's still like three villagers behind at least.
Yep, easily. And he's gonna regroup his scouts, and he has 4 more scouts. Let's see if he's gonna get into Unka's base. There are a couple of
Oh,
spears.
Onkar has also got bloodlines, by the way.
Oh, no wonder why those scouts were so tanky.
Yeah. I don't think that's a good idea though. Like having lost all your scout numbers, getting bloodlines, not a good idea. Oh, on the south though. Three.
Oh, there's a hole. There's a hole.
That's,
He's
yeah,
gonna
that was
snipe
a
2 more
whole.
wills. Oh, maybe not.
No, he
He's
did.
gonna get 1 will.
He sniped at least one villager there.
Yep.
That was significant. So this is the position which I don't like for Tatars, because if you had, now you're behind by like 6 villagers already, and
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean the good thing is he has clicked up, and so has Mystigan. Okay, so they both clicked up. 20% faster for him, for Onkar at this point. But Onkar only has 2 ranges, and making archers now not really a good choice, I would say, at this point. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it depends, right? Like the way you should approach it is,
Transition is not gonna be so good. He
yeah,
can actually
like
go camels and then maybe get like map control and then add a camel archers.
exactly. Not camel archers, cav archers.
Oh, sorry, cav archers. Oh, sorry, it's too late.
Yeah.
It's already 1 o'clock.
It's 1 o'clock for you. Oh god, you should actually start casting by around like 7 o'clock in the evening, maybe. I'm pretty sure, like at this point, people are going to be super tired to watch.
Mm-hmm.
We still have,
Tomorrow, maybe.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
so
we can
4
double this time if
archers.
you want to. Just kidding. Let's go.
No, I mean it's the last game, right? So we can just finish this up.
Yeah.
So this is where my problem is. Like you made the archers, right? But now you only made 6 archers, so you're going to be facing against 120 HP knights soon, and he's also going to have +2 defense.
Yes.
So
And you're moving forward.
yeah,
with
so making the crossbow upgrade was not necessary. Instead, you could have just gone straight for cav archers.
Yeah, true.
Just use the archers to do some harassment. Don't necessarily need to kill anything,
Yeah.
and you put him back enough that you can actually take a good cav archer lead.
Yep. And they're both the players reaching castle. Mystigan going for 2 town centers immediately, securing those 2 gold spots.
Oh, but
and back.
on the top, he is winning. He did kill 3 villagers.
Oh.
Although I don't
that's
like the pike upgrade. Oof. I'm not sure I like the pike upgrade.
Those crossbows need some sort of protection. You can't just
Sure, but
kill everything.
I mean, you've got 2 villagers. You've done well enough. You don't need a pike upgrade.
Yeah, true. That's a future investment.
Again, not a big investment, because you are basically wasting 200 food.
Sarcastic.
No, I know. It's 200 food, 120 gold that you could have just put in for more upgrades for the cav archers.
And look at this now. Mystigan is on 3 town centers, and Onkar is just on 2 town centers, and he's sending few wills forward. Oh, that lumber camp is gonna be a disastrous one.
Is there any knights coming in? I don't think so. Not yet, at least.
Yeah, there are knights coming in.
But only near the other TC, right?
Yeah.
He's still fine.
Fine for now.
See.
And, I mean, basically, these few pikemen and 4 crossbows are not doing anything there.
Right.
So probably should at least do some sort of damage with that military.
He might have done. Going around the TC would actually be a nice idea right now. He knows the TC
Yeah. I
position.
mean, imagine now, like Mystigan gathering here, like couple of more knights.
Mm-hmm.
He already has +2 armor and +1 attack.
Right.
He can easily snipe these two pike, and then it'll be a
Yeah.
disaster here.
Yeah. Uh, he's not attacking the pikemen though.
Yeah.
He's just running through, kind of.
Probably. Oh, he's gonna get
Oh,
trapped.
look at this. So he's attacking in the bottom, and Onkar is attacking on the top. Pretty good damage
Oh
for
yeah.
both of them.
Yeah,
Kind
both
of
the players are.
equal.
Yeah, they just don't care. See now, this is something that I like. Onkar now investing into CA. Then why did
Hmm.
he even get the crossbow upgrade?
That's what I'm saying. Like the crossbow upgrade did
Yeah,
not make any sense. That was totally not necessary.
exactly.
I mean, even the pikes,
Now,
I don't mind because he did make a lot of damage to the knights, but the crossbows not really. But yeah, looks like he has the military lead. Look at the military lead though. He has 30 versus 13. This is
oh boy,
I wanted this kind of a position
quite
for Onkar.
easily.
Onkar. Like you have at least like 20 cav archers and you're fighting against like 10 knights. So
Yeah. Right now, his mobile units are only of 15 versus 20. Okay, 15 mobile units versus
like
15 mobile
12.
units. So
Not really. Like Misty has
15 for 15 knights and 15 cavalries for Onkar. These are
no.
mobile units.
Right. So it's 12 cavalry units for
Mm-hmm.
Misty right now and 14
Yep.
cav archers. Right, yeah. So it's kind of equal still. But
Mm-hmm.
the question, yeah, like you should constantly be raiding. That's the main thing. You should
Yep.
never stop raiding.
Mm.
But right
And okay,
now,
Onkar coming again to the north side with
yeah, that's a
two
good
cav archers.
that's a good raid.
Gonna be a
That
good
that
raid.
took a few that took
Yeah,
a lot of number.
Mystigan is gonna split his army now to clear off these crossbows and send some to deal with those cavalry archers at the north.
But he
Looks
actually
like
lost 4 knights to
four
that
knights for
on the
nothing.
top.
Oh boy, this is not good.
Oh boy.
Imagine like
Ah, don't go
20.
under the TC.
Oh
No.
no.
Ah, God.
Oh
Okay.
no,
Maybe you
close
didn't
call.
lose too much.
But he lost a lot of health,
Yeah.
HP on those CA.
No, now he can pretty much almost one
Yeah,
shot
he has enough
knights.
number. Yep. One night easily.
He can almost one
Okay.
shot. Yeah.
So what all Mystican can do is now like just go on raid.
Yeah.
Just be a nuisance. That's one possibility. Like, what do you think of Onkar's position? Like, he really, I think he's really at a good position. He just has to get a forward castle and secure that
He's
extra gold in the
no, he
middle.
still doesn't have enough cav archers though. I would have probably considered adding another. So instead of this TC here in the south, I would have
Dangerous.
considered adding one more archery range. See, okay, this is a bad fight. This is a bad
Oh
fight.
yeah, definitely. Definitely mixing up with those. Oh man, that's just like throwing your cav archers.
Yeah, now the army is kind of equal, right? Now the army is kind of equal. Yeah, this is not a good position for. Yes, 20 still versus 15 knights. Still not good enough. The problem is now.
He's going for a fourth town center. Man, why? Like usually you add fourth or fifth town center when you click up to Imperial Age just to secure the
Right,
resources.
exactly. With Tatars especially, you want to get ballistics right now, and you want to try to get up to Imperial faster. This is not a good position for him.
And
I
those
mean,
roads.
sure, he see this. just standing under the TC and losing is again not a good idea.
Another raid, yeah.
But I think now Misty will try to do this where he tries to raid and while he tries to defend with his army. So this is going to be a good attack for Misty. Although he's not attacking, he's just defending at this point. No, you need to attack at the same time, man, if you want to make damage. Yeah.
Oh, these knights are not doing anything. Okay, he's gonna go surround those archers. Oh boy, this is bad. Somehow they survived. And he's gonna run into another town center. At the same time, Misty is gonna
Attack
fight
all over the south.
Okay,
That is
he's
good.
mixed that army. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, but he has them all on stand ground for some reason.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's a decent damage, I guess.
And
Oh,
now
but
Onkar has been forced to pull his army back home.
yeah.
And
Oh,
gonna
he's just getting trapped.
right. Oh shit.
Oh, okay, that's a big trap.
Oh, the CA is surrounded now. Holy shit. Such a disaster for Onkar. He
That
had
was
all the control now. Oh man. Now look at the military. 19 to Onkar and 28 to
20.
Mystigan.
I think you're a little ahead. I'm seeing 23-20.
23, sorry, 23.
Okay, you're not ahead then. Oh, okay. So Onkar is getting a castle now. The question is, can you click up before him? No. The answer is no.
Nope, he doesn't have enough food.
Mystigan is probably going to click up in another
Yeah, he's gonna click up. Oh, he's going
10
for
seconds.
a castle too. That castle is a really good
Yeah,
position.
I definitely like this castle more, and Onkar is not looking for it. He's not going to find it.
Onkar's castle position doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Like, what is he securing? It's not securing anything. Probably that wood. But where is the gold?
Yeah, that didn't.
Need gold.
No, that's not really securing anything.
Yeah. Like there is one location here in the middle where you have like some gold and stone castle.
Yeah.
There would have been much better.
Would have been much better, definitely. And Misty is up to imp, and Onkar is. He's collecting a lot of gold, but he's not going to be able to click up fast enough.
This is gonna. I mean, is he? I don't know what he is doing right now. But
So-
I mean, all these scavengers are gonna get wrecked too now. This is
Yeah.
really bad.
He keeps getting trapped. Like, look at that. Just like that, 3 of them lost.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's a good trap. Is Misty going to trap him? They ran. Oh god, that was an amazing trap.
Insane.
That was an amazing trap.
Yeah.
That really puts Misty on a big advantage now.
So that means look at the numbers now. It's still almost equal, but like Mystigan reaching Imperial faster, so this is gonna become Cavalier.
Yeah, and he's getting chivalry also,
Oh boy.
and he's getting throwing axemen for some reason. I don't know why. Or maybe he just wants to take down the pikes.
Probably.
Yeah, this. So he has a 15 will advantage. Onkar has 34 idols for some reason.
Yeah.
Why does he have 34 idols? Okay, never mind. He has a lot of idol villagers. Way too much. Yeah, I don't like the RAM idea right now.
Oh yes.
Oh man, this is gonna be hard now.
Yeah. So there you go. He just reached Imperial Age, and
Still not getting the Cavalier. Okay, now he's getting the Cavalier upgrade.
Yep.
And the Cavalier upgrade actually researches so much faster now. And he's still losing his Cav archers inside within the TCs and all.
Oh man, this is not good.
This is not looking good for Onkar. And Mystigan has more military now.
Oh, what's the still the military numbers are same, but the tech advantage is
Yeah,
gonna be pretty.
exactly. Like the tech advantage is just massive now. Like once you get the Cavaliers, the
Mm-hmm.
Cav archers don't really do much.
Yeah, and also look at the amount of stone he has. He can just like throw castles everywhere in
Everywhere,
the
right?
map.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially Frank castles, pretty damn cheap.
Yeah, this idea of him trying to do towers in the north, on the northeast kind of, not really the
Yeah,
best
that's
idea right now when you don't have the army.
like he
Yeah,
has enough stone. He can just like throw a castle there and he's safe.
yeah. Look at the idle numbers now. 47 for Onkar.
Holy crap! And 25, 20 idleness for Mystigan. And the score lead 6,000 for almost 2,000 score lead
Almost
for
2000 score lead. Yeah.
Mystigan.
And he's
So,
still raiding everywhere.
mm-hmm. And the barracks stable. Oh, throwing X-Men too. Oh boy.
I know, right? He's making every single unit he wants.
Throwing X-Men, and I don't know what he's gonna make out of that barracks. So probably
Uh,
spears.
Onkar making the castle on the top of the hill, but it's so far away from the golden stone.
Yeah.
He's trying to just get the wood eco going, right?
Oh, he did not scout that area. He has no idea that there is gold.
There is gold there.
Yeah.
Wow. No, he sees the gold now, I guess, with the castle. But yeah,
I don't think. Yeah, he sees it now, and goes for wood.
and goes for wood instead. Well, Misty has now 140 villagers, and Ankar still has 60 idols.
Still, somehow Onkar is managing to keep up the military numbers, but his castles
No,
are gonna
but
go
look
down.
at what military he has. He has just the pikes right now. And all the pikes, look at that. The 15 pikes are all in the corner of the map, doing nothing.
Oh shit!
Yeah, this is
This is bad.
yeah, this is game over.
This is bad.
What other army does he have? He has two cav archers somewhere else. He has two other cav
Yeah,
archers somewhere else. Yes. He has a monk.
but
He
I
has
think
like
he really tried hard. He played his best.
it's just that he got trapped so many times. Like every
Exactly.
time along the lake, in front of the castle, near the TCs, you cannot lose those kind of numbers there. Like you need to keep your Kavacha number as much as possible, as high as possible at least.
Yeah, true. That is true. And right now he's just struggling to even produce cavalry archers.
Right, because he's yeah. I mean,
And
he's up to Imperial now, but no.
now throwing X-Men, castles everywhere from Mystigan.
Trebuchet is coming in from everywhere.
Yeah.
100 and 200 pop almost for Mystican and only like 110 for Onkar.
Uh, and look at the will count now. 84 wills for Onkar and 140 for Mystigan.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick lead. I think soon we might see a GG here. So that means Mystigan is gonna advance to semifinals.
Semifinals. And he'll face against his nemesis,
His friends.
Cynical Link.
One of his best friends, huh?
Yeah.
So yeah, let's see what's gonna happen there. But
I mean, he's not gonna quit right so early,
yeah,
hopefully.
still, Onkar is trying to get back into the game.
Yeah.
But we know it's over.
Yeah, it's just
Lovee
too
knows.
it's just too bad right now for him. I mean, the pikes are actually doing decent damage. They're keeping him in the game, to be honest.
Yeah, and look at those two cavalry archers attacking those
Oh
wolves.
yeah, and the gold, right, on the north.
Like, yeah, Mystigan doesn't care. Okay, it's fine. You wanna kill, kill.
He actually deleted a few villagers also. He had 140, right? Now he's down to 110.
Oh boy. And the military wise, still okay, not still anymore. So 54 to Mystigan and 34 to Onkar.
Yeah. Oh, and the castle is down, and Misty is
Oh boy,
getting another castle up.
that's it.
Yeah, like at this point, he just needs to make Cavalier, and he's fine. And that's exactly what he's doing.
And this throwing X-Men, they're not even elite, but they're doing a lot
They'll
of
do
damage,
a lot of damage to the pikes.
especially to those pike.
Well, good comeback from Misty then.
Yep.
He and GG. So Misty won the first two games, and then Onkar came back with two games, and then
Onkar
Misty
also
again.
good comeback, and Misty
But Misty had the
looking to
final
go with victory.
glory. So let's
Well
quickly
played,
update
Mystigan.
this.
Like, hmm
Yeah, go on.
so, I mean, what exactly happened here? Like, what happened to Onkar? Like, he was playing so good, two good comeback games, equalizing the score,
Yeah.
and the last game
The
resulted in
hideout
his
game was
win
so
on.
good, right? Like the hideout
Yeah,
game, the way he
exactly.
pushed was
It
so
was
good.
perfect.
Yeah. No, the main problem that I saw, the
Hmm
main problems that I saw was in Feudal Age he lost a little too much. In the villager count also, like he was almost four villages down, but he still clicked up earlier than Misty at that point, right?
Yeah,
And then the crossbow switch was just it just didn't make sense for me. Like killing two villagers, sure, but that's resources that you could have just put into your cav archers, right?
exactly. And
And
also using those cav and running to like town centers and castles
yeah,
everywhere.
and running through, yeah, literally everything. And every time he gets
Hmm
caught up with the knights in some way or the other. And he just couldn't keep his numbers up. Like, if he got to around 40 cav archers, which he
hmm
could have if he didn't lose so many,
Easily,
it could
yeah.
have been like one-shotting the knights, right? Like, once you have
hmm
husbandry and all that,
Yep.
it's, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But other than that, pretty sick game. Like awesome games
Yep.
from both the players.
Yep. Really good game from both of them. And
hmm
I mean, you can see from the unit
So,
skilled also, like he did a pretty good job with with the raiding. Just
hmm
that
yeah,
he didn't keep them, he didn't keep the numbers going.
yeah, at just one place, and then he just basically threw his army here and there
Yeah.
several times. So, but other than that, awesome games. So, have anything else to say?
Well, I'm excited for the
Anything?
finals, semi-finals, and finals, and also
Oh yeah.
pretty exhausted. We've been casting for 5 hours.
Oh, 5 hours.
5 hours, yeah.
That's
It's actually
a lot.
showing lifetime as 5 hours right now.
So boring.
That's a lot.
Thanks a lot, Fenrir,
Yeah,
for
you're welcome. You're welcome.
forecasting all these wonderful games today.
So with this, I
And
guess
yeah.
tomorrow we'll see the semifinals for Hiten versus Topspin and
Mhm.
Link versus Mystigan, and then the winners
Yep.
from those will
And
face off against each other. So I'm
mhm.
actually happy that Mystigan and Link made it to semifinals because at least it guarantees that one of them actually makes it to finals. Uh,
No, thanks to the seedings.
yeah, thanks to all the Indian voting community, you know.
So, I mean, see, I think all the four strong players ended up in the same.
Yeah,
Like I can see
exactly.
at least three strong players in the same group.
Exactly.
Link,
Yeah.
Mystigan, sorry, Link, Morty, Mystigan, and
Onkar.
Onkar at the
Yeah.
same level.
Pretty much the same
So,
level.
and
Like
like
you
other
put
two.
all four of them in a group and you
Yeah.
play like 100 games, they'll probably end up with like 25 wins each.
Yeah, exactly. Oh.
So yeah.
But I mean, yeah, these two games were like full house, like full series,
Yeah.
best of five.
And
And
it
let's see
makes
how it's
sense,
gonna go
right?
in
Like
the semis.
yeah.
hmm
We'll see in
That
the
actually
semifinals.
shows like how the quality of these four
Yeah,
players.
yeah,
And yeah, they did really good.
yeah.
And congrats to Cynical for getting into semis and Mystigan. And tough luck for Onkar and Moti. So let's see what's gonna happen to these guys in the semifinals.
So just to confirm, is the prize pool only for the top player or is it like first player,
No, no, no. It's
finalist.
for first and second. First and second.
Okay, so how are you splitting it?
So it's 60-40.
Okay, not bad.
Yep.
So that's like 3K for the winner and 2K for the runner-up.
Yep. Runner. Yeah.
Nice, nice. Okay, so I will
So,
click the stream ending
yeah. Before that,
banner.
the video so that people
Oh,
know.
okay.
Yeah.
Let's do the video one more time.
Then we end the stream.
It's actually. Okay, now. Yeah,
Oh,
now.
thanks
No.
everyone for dropping by. See you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye bye. And thanks, Fenrir.